And we are live. Puro Chicano U-turn. How you guys doing, man? You know, I'm 1 minute late. Well, 1 minute late because this thing was it did something that never happened before, and that's what you call it it wanted me to sign in before it never like asked Google whatever, and so I guess I ended up doing it. So so here we are. That's why that was delayed. So the delay was there because I was actually it took me about 5 minutes, man, just like messing around with this whole thing. Um, that's why I wanted well, I actually got in here uh sooner, just that it didn't allow me, and that was a holdup. That's why I was like one freaking minute uh late. Sorry about that, guys, man. Pero yeah, puro chicano your turn. Um, yeah, so I was just today I just been just kind of been a little hunged over, I guess. You can probably see it on my face. Just that my freaking ribs are killing me, man. I think I should probably go to the hospital, but I guess I got too much freaking pride to just even go over there. Eh? And so I'm just I don't know, man. I'm just I'm stubborn, man. I guess I'm just stubborn. I'm gonna go ahead and post the link, guys. Um, Let me see what the heck was the link. It was Q. Oh, here it is. Sorry, guys. Give me a second, okay? HTTPS. This guy // and then StreamYard.com. And then // Okay, guys. That's the link right there. And so Cubo, ¿qué onda, compa? How you doing, man? Welcome to the podcast, brother. Hey, listen, man. Look, I'm gonna post a link right here, and this right here, dude. The we try to do, man, is like to try to there's a lot of people that got a lot of stories, they just ain't got nobody to tell to, and you want to share your story, brother, you know, you can go ahead and join us. We're supposed to have some other people join us today, pero yeah, brother, man, yeah, gracias, my brown brother. Orale. So nice to you and your family. God bless you, man. In Salinas, California, huh? Orale. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. I'm right here right here in Watts, man. And we're here in LA in a straight up hood, I guess. But yeah, man, it's just I just been messing around too much, man, as of late. And I think because también My damn ribs have been, I cracked my ribs, dude. I should be probably going to the hospital, but it hurts just to cough and to sneeze and stuff like that, dude. Oh man. Like I said, man, I ain't got nobody to blame, man. It's just, I gotta blame myself, man. Um, I think I'm my worst, my own worst critic. I think that's who I am. I have my own, yeah, just that's my own critic, dude. Pues sí. Oh, you're probably wondering, también my name, Chicano U-Turn. Remember that movie, este compa, Blood In, Blood Out, and then they were chasing these fools. When Paco was driving that GTO, and then you have this fool like saying that, oh, puro ricochet, y lo dice el pinche el Chuy, dice, yeah, puro Chicano U-Turn, and I kind of, yeah, I kind of got it from there, and yeah, so that's kind of where I got it from, dude. And but yeah, it's just it's just you know, I think I also put it on myself too, like that, man. That I actually made a U-turn, when it came to like the gang banging thing, back in the days when I was gang banging and all that stuff, and I made a complete U-turn where I don't do that no more, eh? Y pues I think that's why it just kind of stuck with me, eh? Um, and for YouTube, my YouTube channel that I have, actually, I don't do this for money, man. I don't do this for nothing else, man. I just simply enjoy it, man. But now, I think I'm gonna get into the Facebook and get into these other things too, man. That I think I'm gonna end up doing that. The problem is that I never got into Facebook. I don't have a Facebook account, by the way. But the fact that I didn't want to do it is because I got some exes, ex girlfriends or whatever. And they're gonna check me out and all that stuff, man. And Charlie, and plus I got a bunch of sisters, man. I got 5 sisters. I got a bunch of nieces too, and then them fools are they're gonna be looking at me. Y pues there's nothing wrong with it, pero it's just nah, the other hyenas are gonna be looking at me, and I don't wanna, I don't want them to be looking at me, eh? That's good, my brother. We all have to grow up sometime. It's better to be alive and be with family died. Yeah, Simone, not. I think I've been screwing up, as of late too, man, because I'm a single dad, dude. You know, but I think some people say depression doesn't exist if you don't. It's like kind of like como se llama, not believing in ghosts. If you don't believe it, then it doesn't exist. Pero I think that I think I've just been going through a lot of crap, dude. Like I think I just been going through myself. Um, it's been difficult, dude. I haven't. I'm unable to work. 'Cause I started suffering from seizures. I think the drink, sometimes I guess it kind of does something for me. Pero there's no excuse either way, man. I could just tell you that I could just tell you guys that just me the fact that I'm doing all this stuff, man, and having the seizures, man, and they took my license away, man, and that was my means to work because I was a tow truck driver, and I had a I was forced to quit my job. I was working over there in Manhattan Beach over there in a Jiffy Loop, and I had to leave because of the seizures because I had a big time seizure over there, man, and it was funny because when the paramedics showed up, dude, I found myself on the ground, and I thought they were there for an oil change, dude. And I'm like, oh man, you guys are right here for me, right? And he was like, yep. So they took me to the pinche hospital, man, and that was it, man. After that, and that was like the last customer that we were gonna have, eh? The last customer, she came in, and I was like processing everything on the computer, uh, uh, to have her, and there was just like me and some other guy, and this guy was the guy that was like, uh, under the bottom where he was gonna change the oil, and I was just like, I really never got my hands dirty because I was either vacuuming or doing some other stuff, man, or um, and these other guys did the other work, like the changing the oil and doing all that other stuff that I never did really over there, even though I know how to do it, but man, so I collapsed right there, dude, and that was it, and that was like before Christmas too. I remember that, but things happen, man. Este, shout out to Carlos, man, Slap City TV. Shout out to Slap City News. Oh yeah, Nikki too, man. Nikki, man, you are like a real, like, they don't make them like you no more, man. But you're like straight up real. Like, you just like the things that you say, man, like that. Like, you don't hold nothing back, and I respect that. That's very respectable. And all of you guys too, man, from that community over there with Evan. Um, like Basic Bob and S Jones, um, Beckers, Red Rod, and Honey Holic or Honey Ho now. Um, a lot of them, man. Sade Productions and a lot of you guys, man. It's just like too much to mention. But I respect you guys, man. And I guess I'm respected in that community too because I'm part of it. I guess now. Um, Pistachio or something like that. It's another gentleman. Um, but either way, I'm sorry if I butcher your name, brother. But yeah, it's we just we're part of that. I guess we're part of that community now. I guess there's too many people to mention, but yeah, man, anybody can come in. Let me see. That's the link. I was actually I don't know what happened to Lord Creedon, man. He was supposed to show up in our podcast on Friday, but he never did. I guess he probably never made it. I think he said something about his phone being like got overheated or something like that, and so Holy smokes! So he simply couldn't make it. So nah, it's understandable. Things happen. We don't. It's not mandatory. Pero yeah, este. But yeah, man, I love you guys, man. Thank you for joining in, man. Everybody that comes in to check us out. You know, I'm over here. Like I said, man, I just been doing, I just been struggling with myself, man. It's as simple as that. I just been struggling with myself, man. I've been fighting myself too much. I think that's why I kind of start doing the things that I do and start drinking and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's just like a generational issue where my dad, my father, my grandpa, my great grandpa, and great grandpas, my grandpa over there he had like 2 or 3 bars over there in Mexico. It's funny because my grandma, she won the lottery not once, she won it 2 times, the lottery, man, over there in Mexico, allá en Michoacán. For shout out to everybody from Michoacán. That's where we're from. We're mm, from the capital, the Morelia, Michoacán. That's where all of us are from, including my mother and everything. Well, actually, she was like from a little rancho somewhere right there, and my grandma, she was from Uruapan, Michoacán. But grandpa was from Morelia. He was always right there at the Plaza de Toros or something like that they call it. And like he was always watching he was always going over there to watch the ¿cómo se llama? The jaripeos, which is the bull riding. And so he was always there. And but yeah, so he had like about 2 bars over there, and a pool table, a pool hall. And so yeah, he just all my tios and my father and everything, they were working over there too with him, helping him out. But my dad decided to go on his own, and so he went to Mexico. He went to Tijuana, and he found this one guy que se llamaba el Máquinas, which Máquinas is like a machine. So he taught him how to work in cars. And so my dad was a mechanic for over 50 years, because when the time that he passed out, he was like about 67 or something like that. My dad was like 67 years old. He passed away, man, and the 4th of July last year. Of all things, 4th of July, he passed away. We found out that he just passed away, man, and yeah, it hurt, man. Of course, it hurt because it was unexpected. It still hurts, but my dad was I think my pops would have been around right here, and he would have saw me like this. I think he would have, he would understand more than grandma, because grandma doesn't really understand, because she doesn't really drink like that, or never drank like that. And I think grandpa kind of understands a little bit more. He would understand a little bit more, because the times that I did, um, he would understand why I did it, or what the heck was going on with me, and I would talk to him, about it. And I had a good relationship with my father. He's not here no more, so yeah.
Pero Simon, yeah. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Um, Puro Chicano U-Turn. Check us out on my channel, dude. Um, you know, I'm just like I said, I'm just a normal guy, man. Like I said, I don't do this for money or for stuff like that. I just do it because I enjoy it, and I think that a lot of other people are gonna find out, when they see me going to Facebook and stuff like that, and I'm gonna finally make my appearance. Everybody's gonna be shocked, but I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna make a Instagram. I'm gonna make the locals. I'm gonna make everything else because I got a lot of videos already, and I'm gonna post everything out there. I think just because I enjoy it. It's not like I said. It's not nothing monetary or money or nothing like that. It's not. I'm not thirsty for that. Well, obviously, it's always nice to have, something extra income, but nah, we just do it, so we can get comments, man, and people, you know, talk to us, man, and stuff like that. So I think that's just pretty much what it is. So yeah, so earlier, I went over there and I got me a couple beers, man. I drank them. I was supposed to have my homeboy Pablo. Shout out to Pablo, and shout out to Pablo, man, and this guy, yeah, you talking to yourself. Well, I think I always talk to myself, eh? Believe it or not, I'm like I said, I'm my own worst uh, judge. You know, I judge myself a lot. I think a lot of the times I'm a lot of very critical of myself sometimes, and things happen. But either way, yeah, I appreciate you coming around. Thank you. Thanks for everybody that in advance, that's gonna come and check us out. You know, and like we're just getting started, so like I said, we're just getting started with this the with this podcast thing that we're doing. Um, we have Johnny Hash Brown too, my brother from another mother. Shout out to you, Johnny. There, I kind of wrote his name right here, licking the wall. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah. So I actually wrote it when we were doing the live podcast on Friday, and yeah, I've been tagging all the freaking walls right here, man. This to Puro Chicano U-Turn. I mean, grandma's gonna see it, man. She's gonna go nuts. But I could always paint it over, Just get a white brush, white paint, and just you know, with a brush, just or roller, just roll it up. 'Cause I used to be a painter too, man. Believe it or not. My one of my brother-in-laws, he used to take me to work, and we used to go do a lot of painting. And that fool was a professional painter, and so I'll go with him, and man, this fool go like to high ladders and everything, dude. One time we were like working over there in Hollywood, in the Hollywood Hills, man, with this man. the drop was like crazy, man. We needed like a scaffold right there, eh? But they didn't pay for it. So, and then on top of that, we never even got paid because the fools, I don't know what happened. My brother-in-law was the one that was like, taking all these jobs and all that stuff. Pero yeah, I don't know, man. He's not with my sister no more. That fool. We ended up being a prick. Well, I kind of already knew that. I mean, I used to drink with him, man, and kick it with him and everything, but this fool, you know, he did some nasty stuff to my sister, man. Like that fool would go to her job, man, and start like flattening her tires, man. Like start taking the air out of her freaking tires, man. That fool just ended up being like, man. So like I told my sister, like, man, you should have told me, man. I would go over there and look for this fool, man. I would go there and whoop his ass. Go there and kick his ass, man. Or at least confront him, So we couldn't do that to my sister, eh? Either way, that's already in the past. So, and they got kids together and everything too. They got two girls and a boy, and so yeah. Shout out to my sister Rafaela, and so yeah, guys, man. So what could I tell you guys, man? I'm just, I've been just I guess I just been doing me. Um, my kids are well taken care of, man, and if it wasn't for grandma, man, I don't know what the heck I would have been doing. But I know I would have still been taking care of them like that. And just because us, when we're boys, man, I think we're more independent and like to do our little things, here and there, and so I kind of give them their space. And that's kind of because I remember they used to give me my space, when I was a youngster, um, as I was growing up. But then again, that's how I got into the gang banging stuff and everything, man. Believe it or not, I was like 5 years old when I first got jumped in to the barrio. I was from 40th Street. Damn, I already said it. And I got jumped in, and I was 5 years old. And so by the time we made it to East LA, I was kind of like a seasoned. I was already seasoned because I was like 11 years old, and I was kind of seasoned already when it came to that. And people didn't understand that. So when I got to the school, the squirrels, because they screw you, the squirrel, you know, I ended up making my own little thing, little gang with all these fools, man. I still have a lot of fools like around me where in order to get to me, you'd have to pass through these guys, man. There were like about 3 or 4 fools. You had to go through them, and that's just the way it was. And but then you have to always watch your back, man, and that's kind of what it was, man. You have to always watch your back. You gotta watch it over your shoulder. So it was by no means very cool to be out there, especially the more you expose yourself, the more you was gonna get yourself. Um, I saw a lot of my friends got shot and killed too, man. Saw a lot of shooting too, man. But yeah, I remember one time this the guy they call him Chico. He told us, me and this other fool called Dennis. Oh, excuse me. He was like, hey, go over there, go tell my lady to bring, give me a shirt. So we went down there. It was like in a 3-story building in the projects over there in Aliso Village, which by the way don't exist no more. So we went down there and we knocked on the door and we're like, hey, Chico says that, he wants a, no, I don't know what you're talking about. And so we went back upstairs and we told him. And she's like, oh, pinche hoe. So he went down there, and the moment he went down, he was gonna send us back down again. But this fool said, man, I'm gonna go down there. And so he went downstairs, and the moment he went downstairs, man, two fools came out of nowhere, man, and just shot him. Bah, 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 bah. And me and him, saw him, man. Like me and the other fool saw him, and the other fools that were right there on top of that house. We saw it from, like, the fool got shot, and right away he just like grabbed himself. The fool got shot in the shoulder. So when he came back upstairs, man, that fool like, damn, mother lovers, man, these fools got me. We had a big old hole right here, dude, in his shoulder. He took his shirt off. He had his shirt off. Um, I was like, man, these fools got me, man. They were from Primera Flats, I think. And so imagine me and this other guy who's gonna go down there, man. It would have been me and him getting shot. Me and him would have gotten shot for sure. But Chico was the one that got it. Um, had a big old hole right here in his shoulder, dude, bleeding and everything, dude. That fool didn't even go to the hospital, dude. We're just like, he had his girl take the freaking bullet out and all that stuff, eh? Because that fool didn't want to go to the doctor. That fool was crazy, man. Pinche Chico. That fool was from Al Capone. I don't know. I don't know whatever happened to him. I don't know if he's still around, but yeah, so it's just some crazy stuff, man. That we saw a lot of stuff like that. We saw a lot of shooting, man. You know, just like my homeboy Joaquin, man, rest in peace. And saw him right there laying down on the ground. Got shot 9 times in the back. You know, saw that fool bleeding to death and he died. So I went to his funeral and everything, dude. It was crazy, man. Well, anyways, man, I'll talk to you guys next time, man. God bless, man. Godspeed. Take care, everyone. Kings and queens. Chicano U-turn. I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Um, we're just getting started, like I said, man. Just we only have like a couple months maybe or something like that, a couple weeks. A few weeks already in this the adventure we're doing. But like I said, we don't do it for money. I don't do it for none of that. But yeah, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you guys think. So I'll talk to you guys later, man. Puro Chicano U-turn. Talk to you guys later, right? Booyah.